Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. Imagine flying completely empty planes around the world, using up thousands of tons of jet fuel. Well, that's exactly what British Airways has been doing due to a shortage of cabin crew. These ghost flights across the Atlantic were discovered as BA's way of keeping its landing and takeoff slots at London's airports. The controversial news broke just as BA increased its fuel surcharge on all flights to keep up with soaring gas prices. Well, Sarah in London, like many, was quite peeved at the airline's actions. What a waste of money and fuel. Think of all the harm they've senselessly caused the environment. I hope there's some sort of monetary punishment for their actions. Riyadh in Oman seems to have personal issues with BA. Their flights are too expensive anyway. I really don't think it had anything to do with a shortage of cabin crew, more like a shortage of passengers. I wouldn't fly them. Lara in New York was quite understanding of British Airways' situation. It seems to make sense what they did. It is a business and they need to keep their slots. The airline industry is quite tough and you have to do anything you can to stay in the air. Now, would you risk your life to look better? It seems the ever-increasing number of people turning to cosmetic surgery aren't really weighing the risks. Lower cost has meant more people going under the knife, but with the recent death of Donda West, the mother of hip-hop singer Kanye West, due to complications during plastic surgery, the dangers are becoming more evident. Well, the greatest risk is from anesthesia, which is estimated to kill 1 in 10,000 to 100,000 people. Jackie in Los Angeles has personal experience with the doctor's knife to look better. I've had cosmetic surgery numerous times and I love the results. I've never had a problem and the doctors always warned me in advance, so I think people are well aware of the risks. Donna in Virginia in the US says it sometimes takes tragedy for people to take notice. With Hollywood and magazines shoving skinny, beautiful people in our faces, it's no surprise more and more people are getting plastic surgery. It's a shame the dangers only surface when someone dies. Tarek in Lebanon sees this kind of thing all the time. In Beirut, it's abnormal if a woman doesn't have some form of cosmetic surgery. It's become so routine here to go in one day with one nose and come out the next with another. I don't know the last time I met a woman with the features God gave her. Owning a piece of a world-famous monument might sound like an improbability, but it's happening for the right price. A section of the Eiffel Tower's former stairway has just been auctioned off, fetching 150,000 euros. That's about 220,000 US dollars. 19 other pieces of the same staircase were sold to museums and private collectors. The steps, which linked the second and third floors, were dismantled in 1983 when elevators were installed. Now, if you ever happen to be on the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, make sure you head to the Wild Gorge Swing. Located at the top of Lares Falls, it's the highest swing in the world, standing at around 33 stories tall. Now, here's how it's like to take that plunge. 2, 1, jump! 3, 2, 1, jump! 2, 1, jump! I guess the basic safaris are just getting too boring. That's it until next time. Do keep sending in your questions and comments and point us to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera, and some of the content's been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.